Hi everyone, it's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Now, today I'm kind of basing this off of an email I received from someone recently who expressed to me they felt like they were just a worker bee and their only thing in life was just work and nothing else. And I don't know exactly, and we've been in communication, but I don't know exactly if they're just feeling stuck in their jobs, stuck in their life, stuck in both. What is it that made them feel like they were trapped as that worker bee whose only job is just to work? It's something that I like to call the shampoo syndrome. And what I mean by that is if you've ever read a shampoo bottle, yes, I've read shampoo bottles, but it says to take a coin size amount, build up a lather, rinse well, and repeat. And the thing is that while that will give you voluptuous hair, it doesn't always equate in life. So taking a look at what that means is that I'm assuming, and again, I'm in contact with this individual, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it's speaking to me on the terms that perhaps you are not happy in your current life. And well, you're not alone. There are a lot of people who are not fully satisfied in their current life. And it can be very difficult to change. And I've talked about similarities in my channel videos about that. But what I want to get to is the heart of it. So if you are finding yourself caught in a lifestyle where there is no variety, it is literally a rinse and repeat, and just not finding any joy in life, then that's something that we really need to look at. And I would really encourage you to examine what it is about your life that's not giving you the satisfaction that you're looking for. Are you trapped in a relationship that is no longer a good one? Are you caught in a job that is just a job and not something that you have any passion for? Or is it just something that you feel like you have gotten yourself into such a rut that you're trapped? And this happens. This is a real live. All of those things can be applicable. And depending on what it is that is happening to you, it can be very difficult to break out. And I have talked about breaking out of your comfort zone and doing things that are different. But it's also looking at what is it in your life that you feel like you need to change. Because if you are not satisfied with life, then it's definitely worth changing or altering. Is it one aspect of your life? What is it? And really, what you've got to identify that. That is the first part to learning how to initiate change. What is it? What is that one thing, 4 things, 10 things, whatever it is? What are those things in your life that are causing you to feel trapped? And then making the decision to make that change. And I think that's where it gets really difficult, because change is hard. Change is really hard. And for those of us that are able to get out there and break through the barrier of change, good things can happen, but yes, so could bad things. It really just depends. So in the case of the individual that I'm emailing back and forth, it's a question of what is it in your life that is not bringing you the satisfaction? And if you're able to identify that, what is it that's keeping you from making the change you need to make? So let's visit that a second. So if you are in a job that it's just a job now, what can you do to change it? Can you look for a different job? Sure you can. Does that take a certain amount of skill that you may not have yet? Okay, then what can you do to make that happen? Is there an opportunity to move forward in your job? Is there another position you can take within the company? These are things that you need to look for. If you are in a position where you are unhappy in your general life, is it the relationship? Has it lost its spark? Has it lost its power? Has it lost its passion? What can you do to help bring that passion back? In your general life, are you doing the same thing every day? Well, then what can you do? That's one thing that's different. No matter what it is, and what I'm trying to put forward to you is it doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering, and it doesn't have to be earth-shaking. It just has to be something that you can do differently every day to make life interesting again, to make it fun. It's easy to get caught into a rut because we're doing the same thing every day. So in order to prohibit that from happening, it's doing something different. Going for a walk after dinner, going for a run before dinner, seeing a movie, reading a book, sitting outside, doing something that is different, dressing different, doing something. Do you see what I'm getting at? We have the power to change a lot of aspects of our lives, but we get so caught up in the day-to-day grind that we're forgetting that we actually hold the power within ourselves to make the change. And though we sometimes don't like the change, and what I'm saying, like I just said, is that some people fear the change. Well, don't fear the change. Look at it as an exciting experience that you don't know what's going to bring. I've recently done something like I've talked about that I never would have seen myself doing. And you know what? It was a lot of fun, and I'm still writing that adventure. It's the little things you give yourself. Think of them as small gifts that you're giving to yourself to help make life more exciting, more dynamic, and hopefully bring you a lot more happiness. So, if you have any questions on this, please let me know. If you have anything you want to add, anything you want to debate, drop them in the comments. And, don't forget, the smallest of things can bring you the biggest joys. So don't ever underestimate that power. And if you need anything, let me know. But in the meantime, remember to be good to yourself, be good to others, because remember, we don't know what they're going through. Make it a great week. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. This is Dr. Stacy Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy, and I will see you guys next week. Take care.